And the Cardinals will kick it away first. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So UTEP's offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is
makes the grab inside the 30. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miners!
well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of a defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Ward. Got his man in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Looking for a block, it's Cephas. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. At the 45 on his way. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Now the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Parks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back, it's Cephas. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Touchdown, UTEP! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Ward. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Cardinals will punt this one away. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple of touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch. He does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy.
Oh, picked off. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Miners! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score yards.
The give on the inside. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Ward. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. This is a third and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. On the return, it's Cephas. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, UTEP. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And the Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Now the pitch. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. Touchdown, UTEP! And the stomping has commenced. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Ward. They're bringing heat. He's got it. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Coming after him. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Connection to the right. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarter.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Miners! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his own 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams that...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He'll bring it back. It's Cephas. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense defense finally able to make the stop. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Genty. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout